How's everybody doing? I got a slow connection today. Hold on for a minute. Gary Perry. What's good, Alec? Well, it's really Alex, but you know what? I like Alec with a C. You look like an officer. I was in the military, but I was not an officer. I was very low ranking. Officer, soldier. Officer, soldier. Were you an officer, Miss L? Hold on for a minute. Go ahead and mingle for a minute. Be right back. Hello. Man, everybody dropped off. I had to pick up this phone call from Florida. I had to make some arrangements over there. How's everybody doing? Hi, love. Hi, beautiful wife. You need a drink, AJ? A lot of my family are both military and civilian. Cool. My sister is both. She manages a military hospital, but she's a civilian. She's been doing that for 30. This will be her last 2 years. The little code's hanging on, man. It's hanging on. Doesn't want to leave my system. But I gotta stay positive. Bendición, Tio. Been traveling all over the USA. There you go. Gotta get that training. Silos. Gotta get that training, man. Any questions? I'm here. I'm gonna add a few things. My interwebs is slow, so I couldn't get too much information. But it's important to know. It's important to know traffic sources. We all know that. Knowing about traffic sources, so you know who's watching you on what. Basically, everybody watches you on their cell phones. I know, right? The cell phone is the main thing that they watch you on, and um, when they watch you on there, it's so small. See, so they watch you on that. So you always want to don't put like a lot of stuff around there, like little basic titles. See, just basic stuff. See that little teeny weeny titles? That's an impression right there. See what I'm looking at? See, I'm not clicking on there, but that's an impression. See all that commercial? See that right there, concrete? See, that's an impression. You see what an impression does? Now, if I click on there, I'm going to give him watch time value. But you see how impressions are? Like a little mini movie. Now, that guy right there, he's worth, see him? You'll probably think he's like a bum. His mom used to beat him up. His name is Ben Azaris. Zafaris. His mom used to beat him up. He's from New York. I subscribed to him because he's into real estate. And even though he looks like that, he's worth a quarter of $1 billion. He's worth $240 million of real estate in Florida. You see that? He buys old real estate. But look at his YouTube channel, how he has it set up. With a little bit of titles. See the impression? That right there, because I haven't moved from that impression, is giving him watch time. Now the click, when I go in there, see, now that's a click. I'm in his channel. What's it like having a rich dad? So his family is recording him on his daily life. So now I'm in there more than 30 seconds. That's giving him watch time for his video, for his channel. Now, if I don't like that one, I'll go to this one down here. I'll go to that one down there. He bought a hotel for $18 million and he renovated it. And he put that on his YouTube channel. You see? He smokes, he eats. He's from New York. His mom used to beat him up. Bad neighborhoods in New York. Now he's worth $240 million. He never gave up. Right? He buys properties and sells them. And that's what you got to do. Watch these channels. Like, I like real estate. So when I watch those channels, I learn from the videos, but I also learn, like when I watch this channel, I learned from his business side, and also learn how the editor does his video, because he hires somebody to edit, because he's wealthy. So that's him talking to his broker and his real estate person on buying a $17 million hotel, and then putting $5 million to fix it, and then selling it and making a $15 million profit within a year. So you got to have money to make money, but he'll show you how to do that on his everyday life. See, he's signing the loans, he's signing the contracts to get the money from the bank. Now he's going to get that money from the bank. The bank will give it to him, and then he'll take money out from his pocket to fix the hotel, to add value. He'll put $5 million out of his pocket and fix it. But you see, I'm learning from his business, and I'm learning from his channel how his editor makes all that happen. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these channels you watch, it's like sharing channels, which is good. But the most important thing is having your own content. So when you get, monetized, once you get monetized, you need to have, people to watch you, And look, he's worth $240 million, and he has less than 200,000 subscribers. He's worth $250 million. But yeah, with all that money, he has real subscribers, but he doesn't have like 50 million people watching him. That's a rich person there with a little bit of subscribers on his YouTube channel. And you figure it'll be a lot of YouTubers watching him, right? Right? I hope this ain't too bright. Right? You figure it'd be so many people because he's worth $250 million, but it's not about money. It's not about the people on YouTube. It's about your personality. He does curse a lot. He smokes on YouTube channel, and a lot of people don't like to see that. And his personality is fun because he's worth a lot of money. But if he applied more personality to the channel and more stuff, like right here, he's driving his Bentley, right? That right there would probably get 1 million views. But even though he's driving a Bentley and he's gonna go fly in his jet, and he looks like a regular YouTuber, the point is this: money can't even buy your personality. All that money he got, look at his house, a mansion, right? A city. His house is big as a city. All that doesn't buy him views. He goes buy a car with cash, $170,000 car with cash. That doesn't buy him views. It's about how you talk to people. Like me, I only got a couple hundred people that really watch me. The rest is just sub for sub or whatever, and maybe 500 at the most. Not even that, because my channel is not big, but at the same time, it's an information boring channel. I'm not like jumping off bridges. But even with that, I'm happy because he only has 195,000. Look, the title says he's buying a almost $17 million hotel. Even that title and that thumbnail is not bringing on views. 700,000 subscribers. And then 80% of the views is from people not subscribed to him. You see what I mean? He doesn't need the money from AdSense, but you do. The point is this: he has almost 700,000 views and only 200,000 subscribers. That's like 70% of people that's watching his channel that's not his subscribers. 70%. and only 30% is watching them. If all of his subscribers watched them, let's be real, maybe half or maybe 80% will watch him. So that percentage is even higher. He has like 85% of people that don't know him watching him from the outside because of his title and his thumbnail. I know the guy. I've been watching him for 6 years. And, like I told you, he's from New York. Poor guy. His mom used to beat him up. Hey, Stalker. But I watched him because of the real estate. But now I'm learning of his editing, of his editor, because he has hired a production team to edit. And I watch how they edit with the drone shots, the videos, the audience retention. And of course, a lot of that is to do with curiosity. Like, wow, $16 million hotel, and renovated, blah, 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 blah. So, but again, it's an example of a channel that has a lot of, the guy's worth $250 million and nobody watches them. Well, they're watching them, but really, $250 million. And you know why they don't watch him? He just does real estate. He teaches you how to flip a house, how to buy real estate, where to buy it from. He'll take you to buy his that was my internet. He'll take you to go buy his Maserati or his Bentley. And that looks like fun because we could live through that. But at the end of the day, there's other channels out there that got 5 million people doing the same thing. There's a channel out there that has like, they're fixing like freaking Maseratis that were crashed, and they'll buy them for like 80,000, and the car's worth 300, and you'll see them renovating that thing, and that'll bring in millions of views. And these people only worth like $500,000. This guy's worth $250 million. Nobody watches them, but then these other channels, they'll watch by the millions because it's about relating to the audience, relating to the people as you're fixing and doing stuff. Like Donald Trump. He has a channel that nobody watches, and he's like one of the richest guys. He's the president. Or people that's real, real rich and famous, like Will Smith. Smith holds the record for having 7 movies that gross $100 million in a row, 7 straight years. Nobody ever did that. But Will Smith only has less than 3 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. Ariana Grande, she has like what, 27 million. But we all know that a lot of these stars buy subs and views. They're wealthy, and they want to make the channel we all know. Taylor Swift does that. Taylor Swift and Cardi B, they got 30 million YouTube subscribers just to look big and be, it's an ego thing. And that markets their music better. When you see like Ariana Grande, 27 million subscribers, you're like, wow, that's cool. But then you see all the stars like Queen Naya, right? She has 4 million subscribers, but when she releases a YouTube song, it has like 48 million views, and they buy it, per like 99 cents per song. And a person that compared to her, she's a YouTube singer type artist, or Bad Baby, all of these artists that came from YouTube, they have 50 million views on their record sales and all that. But when you compare Taylor Swift as a national worldwide star, she has the same. But what she does is, so she could beat these other YouTubers, she buys millions of views and millions of subscribers to make a channel real huge. It's an ego thing. PewDiePie does the same thing when he competes with T-Series. So does everybody cheat? Yeah, because it's all about egos, for most of these channels. And if you could go around that and just get friends on your own, Stinky's moving around, and you get, views on your own, you want to know about traffic sources. Who watches you on what? And we all know the main thing is you go analytics, right? And it'll tell you all that. It'll tell you who's watching you on where. And, I got like the world's slowest connection here, so I can't really. Hey Fifi, I saw your last video. That was a good video. You was eating your lunch in your office, I think, or crabs and all that. Fifi's a real beautiful woman. Great channel, fun. Everybody watch Cece's channel. Yeah, you could. I know people that have been buying subs for the last 16 years on YouTube. You're welcome. I'm not telling you to go buy subs and views, but with the new Article 13, the filters on YouTube, the new filters will get people to buy views and all that faster. But yeah, you go on different websites, pay $300, get 500 views, 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs, and put them on there. Then YouTube might take 30%, 50% of that because they're fake floods, fake subs. It's a game. It's a game that people play for marketing reasons. Yeah, thank you, LV Lux Deluxe. LV Lux Delight. Thank you. I'm trying to recover from the cold. Yeah, you work hard for your coins. Fifi. Love and Light Warrior Woke Tribe. Anybody has any questions before I go to my long technical explanation of stuff? I will. LV Lux Delight. All right, hold on. My internet crashed. Anybody has more questions, please? Everybody's always saying, you never talk to your subs. I'm trying to talk to y'all. My internet crashed. Ask me a question, guys. Come on now. If I didn't answer it, go ask it again. How about more regular vids? How a great personality. How about more regular vids? How about more regular vids? You have a great personality. Blah. You have a great personality. Like you said, yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for my personality compliment. But again, she actually, I love more regular vids. I try. It's just sometimes I don't. I'm not looking to get monetized, so I don't worry about putting a lot of vids. I try to do what I can though. I'm doing a vid that has inspiration about how money does not bring happiness. With that, that's a good video. He is sharing information. Thank you. See, I'm reading all your comments. Hi, Cash is King. Trucking just saw you. Hi, Cash is King. Trucking just saw you. Okay, cool. Divine Love, thank you. UK Scrapper, I saw you scrapping that the vacuum cleaner, the Hoover, and the your light system, your light set. I am YouTube dumb. Your vids are helping me a lot, even though I don't understand everything you talk about. Well, then ask a question. You have a business now? Me? Yeah, trucking business and real estate. Well, it's not a business. I make it a business. I'm not a real estate person. I just buy. It's like you buy a car and you sell it. I'm a family military. Okay, cool. Please ask me any question. Is your accent kind of new? It's your act. Aren't you getting monetized? All right, let me go back to my Give me a minute here. What was the question? I'm sorry, go ahead. I hope you feel better. Thanks. Throat drops up. I know. I'm the kind of guy I put duct tape on things when I get sick. I think you have wealth of information. Thank you. You do too. Can you really buy stuff? Just okay. We did that. I'm over here trying to debate if you. I'm over here trying to debate if I want chicken fillet or South Dallas Cafe soul food. Obviously, South Dallas Cafe soul food. It's your accent, kind of New Yorkish. Well, South Philly. I'm white and 40% Puerto Rican, so I got some Puerto Rican 40%. So it's a combination of Puerto Rican, South Philly, Philadelphia accent. It's a Philly thing. Now I live in New Jersey for the last 20 years, so it's a New Jersey. It's a New Jersey accent. New Jersey. ¿Cómo está? Come on, guys. Give me some questions here. Make it hard on me. Give me some questions. Make it hard on me now. I'm trying to get my statistics up. Don't forget your home page is different from your front page and your studio page. To get your studio page, you hit your little face on your icon where you see your youtube.com and you'll see Creator Studio right under my channel. You can hit my channel and then now you are in your channel and you can add playlists and things to make it look, so people could see it. You're going to have popular uploads list, past live stream playlist, your playlist, and your front page playlist. Now, if you want to change all that, you do it from there. What you do is you hit your little face, your little icon on your, I don't know if I missed any questions, so wait for me here. And then I'll hit Creator Studio. I got 6 devices. Give me a minute. When you hit Creator Studio, you see all your stuff right here. It'll say Creator Studio. You see your analytics, all these fun numbers. It'll tell you I gained 400 plus subscribers in 20 days. Watch time, highs going up. It's real fun. Hey, Joe, a little zippy. And then you go to your left, right, and you're going to go to analytics. You hit that. That gives you all the stuff to help you grow your next video. And it'll tell you somebody's been watching me for 20 days, 40,000 plus minutes. I don't even put up that much stuff. When I first started, people used to watch me for a minute and a half. Now it's almost 6 minutes, which is good. And when somebody watches a video for 6 minutes a day, you can get monetized like in 2 months. You can get 4,000 hours in 2 months if you do that all the time. Views is up by almost 9,000. Comments 20 plus thousand, and that's just in a few weeks. Imagine when you put your heart into it, all of those numbers will skyrocket. Because if anybody like me could do it, you could do it too. You know what I mean? So I'm going to look at my end screens now, right? That's real important. Think of your end screen as, when you're watching your favorite TV show and the last part is done and then you see a commercial and then you see your favorite TV show, right, is ending, right? You see the credits, but you see like next week's episode. Right in the middle of the credits, you ever see that? It's like next week on Alex Express and you see a preview. That's what end screens are. You put that on your channel, right? And it pops in slowly, like 20% towards the end. And when you're saying goodbye and all that, YouTube knows when the channel ended because of the sequence. You can put it at the end there. So as you're saying goodbye, you see like a little thing with your next playlist, your next video, just like in the movies, like a preview. You know what I'm saying? Always have that in there because that helps people. And make sure that you're doing stuff like if your channel is just cooking, make it related because people want to keep interested in what you're doing because you already know I'm here to give out your information. So my channel is based on that. So you're going to expect more information. Whatever your channel it is, make your next video based on your end screen. Now, as of today, you gotta. It's just good to have end screens. I don't want to complicate all this. You're welcome. Always make your videos like based on the same thing, so people keep watching and don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Like if I was to do this, and tomorrow you'll see me swimming in a swimming pool, and wondering what the hell's this. You're like seeing me swimming or having a picnic, nothing to do with my channel information. You're wondering like, well, I'm not gonna watch that. It's just me eating my picnic, or me swimming backwards in the swimming pool. My channel is not about swimming. So if you do stuff that's unrelated, people is not gonna continually watch you because they don't know what to expect. And we all watch TV shows and movies. Like I've been watching Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 or whatever. Fast and Furious 1, Fast and Furious 2, Rocky 1, Rocky 2. We watch sequels based on because that's what we do. We watch TV shows and movies. You know what I mean? So, if you're gonna watch a movie called Sam Blam, Joe Blam, whatever, right? And that's a one-time movie you ought to watch, and then you're gonna see another movie, Joe Blow's movie. Now you're like two different movies. You might not watch these movies because you don't know what to expect, and you don't want to spend your money on crap. You read the reviews, then you're like, oh, let's take a chance on it, right? But when you watch a movie like Fast and Furious 5, you're gonna know what to expect, and you automatically Avengers, right? Next week, whenever it comes out, you're gonna like, whoa, can't wait for that to come because I saw last Avengers, and this is part of that sequence. Make your videos like a sequence with end cards. Really, really important to have those end cards. Your end cards at the end, you go to a screen at the bottom on your analytics, and it'll say end cards, end screens. Go in there, and you're gonna see end screen elements shown. Click per second screen element shown. And it'll tell you how people's clicking from your channel watching those end screens. It'll give you a breakdown. See, mine it's not bad. It has a good percentage. 22. Right? That means people's watch me. But my videos is like a newscast. Right? It has a little information in the beginning. But when you watch news tonight, you're not going to watch the repeat of that news. It's a one done deal. You know what I mean? When you watch newscasts, information stuff, if it's information and if it helps you, you'll go back to it. But most likely, it's not like an edited video with special effects where people are going to watch it 2 or 3 times, or people are going to want to watch it. When you watch information, it's more about, okay. And then you watch my title, and if you need help with that, you go in that title looking for that help. So I try to get to the point, and at the end, whatever happens. But at the beginning, is about me giving you this information. So like I told you, traffic sources is important. All traffic sources mean is you want to know what they're watching you from, right? When you hit traffic sources, you're like, what are they watching me from? And it'll tell you. It'll exactly tell you. Browse features. Somebody was on the internet, right, browsing at me, and 35% of people, they watch me using traffic from my home page, traffic from my home screen. The screen is the home screen that says Alex Express. My home page is when I go in there, into that screen, and then the subscription feed. Right, the subscription feed, all my subscribers, that feed, like my subscribers coming in, right? And then other browsing features that's like people not signed in. That's what other browsing features mean. Like people not signed into my account or to Google. All they're doing is just browsing, like reading newspaper without like really buying it. So other people doing that. So browse features is that. It's traffic from my home page, my home screen, like people going in there, my subscribers, That's traffic. That's why you call browsing. My subscribers, they're looking at my name and all that, and other features. That includes people that signed in and signed out. You know what I mean? That just means anybody that picked up a phone and they just look on YouTube and they're like in there and they're like, okay, there goes an elephant flying, and oh, there goes Alex Express, and he'll go in there, whatever. He's not signed in. So that's what browse features mean. And then the next one is notifications. All when you look at traffic source, all notifications, you know what that means? Mine is 27%. That's not bad. 11,000 watch minutes of people notification. What's notifications? You know what that is? Automatic from email sent to subscribers, right? Hey, Alex is on. Browse features that's on. It'll suggest me. Notifications. Hey, Alex is live. Boom. So I get 27% for my YouTube notification. That gives me 11,000 minutes from that. So that's what know your traffic sources. The next one besides notification is, what channel pages are? Channel pages. All these fancy names, right? All that is traffic from YouTube channel page. Hold up, I'm getting all kinds of messages. Channel from YouTube channel page, other YouTube pages, and topic pages. That's all that is. Like if my topic is YouTube channel growing, that's a topic page. That's channel pages. Traffic from YouTube channel page, my channel page, and other channel pages, like other YouTubers that connecting, and then topical like title pages, whatever I title it, which is real important. I got like 17% of that for almost 1,400 views at 17%. And they stay there for 5 minutes. That's not bad. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Now, you know what suggested means? You know what that is? That's like what YouTube suggests something. When people look at my name and YouTube say, go in there, you want that. That's view suggestion appearing on your, on other videos that you do. Like right here, I might have a suggestion, and then, it'll say, watch PewDiePie. I always say that, right? I got to say that every day. So watch them. I'm like, I'm going to watch them because they're suggesting they're suggesting them to me. So on suggested views, that's almost 6% for almost 2,400 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. That's a lot of suggestions, even though it's a low percentage. But look at the watch time that I got. Almost 2,400 minutes in watch time through suggestions alone. People that they just came in not knowing stuff. See how this works? But people say, how I get watch hours? I'm gonna have my dog look at my list. No, know these numbers, because that's a lot of numbers. This is in the last two or 3 weeks. I got almost 2,400 hours at 5.7% of suggestions of 2,300 minutes, not hours. 2,364 minutes. Almost 2,400 minutes on the suggestion page on the last few weeks. See how YouTube big, how big it is? If YouTube gives you a push, and that's what we're doing here. We're trying to give you some subscribers and some information so YouTube could push you even more. Once you break that plane, once you break that line, you're in there, and look at all these numbers that I'm giving you on traffic sources. Isn't that crazy? You're like, Alex is crazy. I don't know what he's talking about. Views from suggestions appearing alongside or out after other videos. Can you imagine 2,264 minutes in the last few weeks just from that? You don't got to kill yourself playing your playlist 1,000 or a million times or whatever. Now, other features, other traffic. What's that mean? Traffic within YouTube that doesn't fall into any other category, such as partner programs or the dashboard. So that's just like other stuff that has like probably nothing to do with your channel, but like let's say partner promotions, right? You're monetized. Partner promotions. All right, let's just put it this way. I got almost 2,100 minutes from that. I'm not monetized, but YouTube has a lot of ads. With that in there, from that traffic source, I got almost 2,100 minutes in a few weeks. 2.5%. Wow, well, really 5%. 5%. but the views equal 2.5. But the actual minutes came at 5% for 2,000 minutes. No, I'm sorry. 2,100 minutes from other YouTube features, such as the partnership promotions or the dashboard. Like when I optimize my channel and all that, and I'm looking at the figures, and having that in there, that feature activated and playing with it sucks in traffic. I'm doing that every day. So I'm playing around with these things in here, and plus the partner promotions, right? When YouTube promotes this program and that commercial, that brings traffic too. But remember, you want to break away from the circle and go into the real world of YouTube programming. So from that feature, I got another 2,000, and this is in the last few weeks, to almost 2,100 minutes. Okay, what is direct unknown traffic, right? You're like, what the hell does that mean? This guy, man, he's always talking college. It's a fancy word. Traffic from direct URL entry, bookmarks, unidentified apps. You're like probably saying, what the hell is Alex saying? He's talking French again. Traffic from direct URL. You know what URL is? I studied that 20 years ago in college. Universal Resources Locator. The hell is that? That's the stuff when you write addresses on the computer to get, you type in www.youtube.com and all that. That's a URL locator. That's a Universal Resources Locator, right? So URL, that's the stuff you type in. Traffic from that when you're typing in I don't know. That's spam right there, little coach. That's gonna go straight into the spam folder, and I gotta get you out. When you do a direct URL entry, that traffic, because when you're typing in Chevrolet or Ford, it's traffic in there to those words. When you're typing in lasagna or you're typing in .com, that's traffic feeding into that, right? I got 1,400 minutes, 5% for me typing in stuff on the YouTube feed, on a YouTube search engine. Under my bookmarks, when I save Kimberly's address, right? That traffic on the bookmark is going in there. Other than like other apps that's not identified, hey blood, I got 1,400 minutes from that traffic just from you typing in YouTube.com. That's traffic. What does traffic mean? Minutes, right? Anytime anybody goes into your world of YouTube in your circle, that's traffic, and that's minute because they're watching you. Yeah, you're not gonna get a live feed, whatever. Let's say 1 hour or 1,000 watch minutes because somebody watched you for 2 hours. That's what you call real time watch minutes. That's not rendered. You didn't edit the video. YouTube didn't put it in a platform, and YouTube didn't publish it because it automatically did that on a live feed. It's called, you didn't have to render nothing. So that's why when you do a live feed, 5 minutes later is up. There's no rendering. There's no stuff in there that YouTube got to contend with. So you're getting real time minutes. But traffic, like when you're typing URLs, that means universal resource locators. When you type in saving bookmarks, that traffic, all of that counts as your watch. I got 1,458 minutes in the last few weeks from traffic from doing those functions. When you wake up in the morning and you're wondering why I got more watch hours a month, it has nothing to do with subscriber watching your channel, because you could go on the analytics and go under real-time minutes and see who's been watching you for the last 2 hours. If somebody says, I woke up and saw your 3 videos, go on there and see somebody gave you some watch hours and watch minutes. If you don't see no watch minutes activated, because that new thing, it activates every minute, it resets every minute. So if somebody say they saw your video and you don't see no watch minutes in there, they're lying to you. You know what I mean? You can go in there right now. Go under analytics, go under real time. Open that page up, go all the way to the right hand side. Look in there under real time processing. Oh, so that guy saw my video, but according to this, nobody been looking at my video for the last 1 hour. So how did this guy just watch my video? And that's processed, refreshes every minute. And he just said he saw that. Let me ask him again. Did you just see my video today, Or did you see it yesterday? Because according to today, nobody's been watching none of my videos. Liar. You can find out who's lying, who's watching your videos. You tell them, what did you see? How long did you see it? And then go to your watch page to see if they really saw your video. Besides that, let's go back to the traffic. Okay, so through direct and unknown traffic sources, such as traffic from direct URL, bookmarks, and unidentified apps, I got 1,458 minutes in the last few weeks. Just to doing that, just for that. I know traffic is important. Go to your analytics and play with all this stuff, because you're wondering, I need more minutes. You are getting more minutes without you really doing stuff. But once you optimize your channel and you know what you do, and you know what happens once you're doing your channel, that helps you a lot. Okay, now YouTube search. You all know what that means. YouTube search. I got 1,431 watch time minutes. YouTube search. The hell's that, Alex? When I'm looking for items by viewers on the YouTube on their content, search items. You know, when I'm searching for search terms such as how to grow your channel. You know, like when search terms used by viewers on YouTube to find your content. Let's say how to grow your channel, like my channel right there, using traffic sources / traffic sources, right? I'm giving you information on how traffic sources help you. Like people think traffic sources, so what, whoopsie-doo. But look at those numbers. That's what it's there for. Look at those numbers and look at all that watch time you got from people that you're wondering, I got all that? I ain't even do nothing. When people look at your content, like through that search term, that's watch minutes. I got 1,431 at 3.4% of minutes. 1,431 by people when they go on the internet looking to get sub to sub or whatever y'all typing. Whoa, Alex Express. Let me see what's that. When they see that term show up, I'm getting minutes. Optimize your titles. So when people's looking for stuff, don't put a title like going to sleep on a live. How many people you think is going to be searching the internet with I'm going to go sleep on a live? I'm going to network. YouTube thinks you're going to fix a computer platform. You know, so put titles that people's going to search. So when the search content comes up, you'll get watch minutes. Optimizing your channel. Optimizing your channel is not a one-word thing and then you go away because you know what optimizing means. Optimizing your channel means knowing these things and then doing it. Do a title that when people's on the interwebs on YouTube land, when they do searches, your name pops up because you got the relevant title. I got 1,431 hours on terms used by viewers to search to find my content, YouTube channel growing, and whatever it is I put in there. I got almost, I got 1,431 minutes in the last few weeks. Optimize your channel. Know what these terms mean. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to make sure you guys know all this stuff. Now, okay, why does Alex always talk about playlists? Playlist. Marsha, right? What does that mean, playlist? Why does YouTube want you to have a playlist? Traffic from any playlist included in your video. This can be your own playlist or another user's playlist. I watched Ralph's playlist. He had 16 videos just now. I watched Carter Eats, Robert Banks. So you're wondering, well, man, you're giving them a lot of time. But I got back 800, almost 1,000 watch hours from that. When I watched their videos, their playlist, I gave them, you know, they got credit for me watching it. But those playlists for when people see my playlist and I watch other people's playlists that I put it on my channel, right? Their videos, their creation on my playlist that I made up, I named it, I put mine as watch later. I made my own playlist. I put all their videos in there. My playlist that I made up, that one it gave me almost 1,000 watch minutes within a few weeks. So I helped them, but I also helped myself knowing how to create a playlist. And people, I go to their channels all the time. They don't have playlists. They don't got playlists on the front page and the home page. They're like, You having a playlist there gives you watch hours. You having a playlist there automatically gives you watch hours. I got 1,000 minutes of watch hours by just having a playlist sit there. You see what I mean? Having a trade list, a playlist on your channels, or playing another person's playlist on your channel to some extent, depending upon the volume of it. I usually try to do no more than 20 something videos, and that helps you too. I got 1,000 watch minutes from that, and you're like, oh no, this guy, what he's talking about. Having playlists, period. Just put a playlist in there, playlist, and then external traffic. What's that? Traffic from websites, applications that's embedded in your videos or linked to your videos to YouTube. On YouTube. Prior to in 2015, this wasn't included. In 2015, they didn't have this in here. 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Then after that, they said the heck with it. But they might take it out back again because of the copyright thing that's coming. But traffic from websites like Facebook and all that, to some extent, that helps you. But Alex, I can't wait to meet you at the truck stop. Oh, okay, CeeLo. I don't know if you're gonna kill me or beat me up. That sounds like a threat. I can't wait to meet you at the truck stop. Now, I got like 175 views from that. I don't. You could tell. Well, I got 300, almost 400 watch time minutes from that. I don't have a. That I don't believe in these links, but I do have sometimes traffic coming from there as a friend. I know, and so always have like these little links. They help you, but as you could tell, you know it's really they prefer for hey lion and goddess, how are you? So know your playlist. My playlist, I got the call out playlist, my channel's growing playlist, my liked videos playlist, and my live stream playlist. So my amounts was like this. I had for my collaboration playlist I got 85 minutes and only one view though, because I don't got it's nothing in there hardly. But whoever watched it gave me 85 watch minutes on that playlist for 5%, and it was like a minute and a half of view time. So, but see the percentage of view, 90%. One person watched the whole thing, gave me 85 minutes for a 90-second view. 90 seconds gave me 85 minutes of real time. Isn't that crazy? So my other playlist is 30. I get 33 minutes from that because they're longer playlists. There's a whole bunch of videos, and that gets 33 minutes, even though it's a whole bunch of videos. But people already watch that, and they average it for almost 11 minutes. But even with that, at 25%, I only got 33 minutes. See how the numbers, like knowing how this works. My liked videos, again, that gave me 16 minutes for me liking other people's videos, a lot of them. And for a minute and a half that they watched that, because you can save your live videos, like thousands of them. That's a lot of videos, but because it's a lot in there, they average it with that. So just know what your traffic sources mean, how they work for you. When you saw your traffic sources, you didn't know that you were getting thousands and thousands and thousands of minutes from these sources. You didn't know that. All right, let me get the last few questions. See people using their channel page and to change it because my homepage has all kinds of things on it. Yeah. Editor programs for all that. You it's hard for me to tell you this because I can't see your reaction. I don't know how much you know about this. I get calls every day because I got an 800 number that people call me on, and I get calls every day when I talk to people on the phone versus on the, and I gotta adjust my knowledge to them because they don't know as much, so I gotta explain things differently. So again, I'm reading what you're saying for me to tell you how to do that. And of course, I'm not going to be able to tell you to do that like in a 1 minute span. Yeah, there is ways to do that. If you Google it, how to customize, you can go to Google right now. There's a customization button in there. You go to Google right now. You customize your page according to their templates and all that. And if you don't like that, is Google programs out there you could do the same to make your homepage all super duper and all that. On Google, if you look it up. Don't forget Google owns YouTube. So when you type that in, it gives you all kind of connections how to make your web page super duper. If you go, I'm talking about a little house icon. I see other people using the channel page on how to finish my homepage. I'm talking about the little house icon on the left. Which one is that? Little house icon? Let me see. Oh, okay. That's the home button, right? The home button. Yeah, that takes you to your your feed and all the suggestions and your subscribers and all that. You could customize your channel, but you can't customize the YouTube home feed on desktop. All right, let me see. Yeah, you hit that. That's home. And when I hit it, yeah, that's a YouTube home button. Yeah. But if you hit my channel, if you go to your face, you see your face all over in the right hand side, grandma greenhouse. You could customize your channel, but you can't customize the YouTube home channel because those are just suggestions, and that's like your home screen of YouTube of what your stuff is relevant to. Oh, okay. Well, okay, great greenhouse, grandma, great jump skip. I got kicked out and I'm back. Okay, Jess, I wanted to know. Okay, great. I'm gonna just call you GGG, great grandma greenhouse. GGG. Um, you could go all the way to the right hand side, besides the home button. Go all the way to your icon where your face or your account is. You tap that, you see like all this menu. You hit my channel. You see if you tap your channel, go to your channel. I got the world's slowest connection, so your channel, as you can see, is different than the home screen channel. Your channel, you could go in there, customize channel. You see the button right next to it, right next to Creator Studio, right on the right hand side. Customize channel, right? GGG. Yes, my channel is custom. Add channel art, add playlist, uploads, add channels. Um, you see all these little things. It says add a section. You could hit that button all the way at the bottom, add a section, and you're gonna see what you want that section at. Do you select horizontal or vertical? You're gonna add a section. Let me put vertical, and then you can see it on my. And I'm gonna select what I want in there. I'm gonna select my playlist. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna select recent activities. I'm gonna hit that, right? So it's gonna be vertical. So look at that. Now my new channel, you're gonna see like on the top is gonna be horizontal. And now because I just customized my channel, the bottom part is gonna be sections like with a straight. Instead of this way, it'll be this way. So I'm gonna add that, and now my channel is gonna have straight, and then the bottom ones will be on a like straight down on recent activity. And you can keep adding sections. You don't want that. I mean, you want that. You want to add more. I'm gonna add again. This time I'm gonna add vertical. I'm going to add a live now stream thing, right? Oh no, I'm gonna add one of subscription. Not that subscription. I'm gonna add recent posts. Done. So now my channel is gonna have all the stuff that I just recently posted. So you could edit your channel, and you can make it nice and fancy by adding artwork up here. Add channel art, and it gives you all these buttons to do that from your computer. You know, you could download software to do all that for you. So how to create channel art. At the bottom, it tells you how to do it. You touch that button, and it'll give you how to create channel art. And it gives you like step by step how to make your channel all fancy. Hey, Nolan, did you fix that issue with I was helping out GGG Greenhouse, hello, on how to for her to edit her or create her channel, or custom create her channel. Did you get that, Great Greenhouse? Did you get that? Horizontal, yes. Mine, I have mine in all playlist vertical. Or you could do horizontal this way, or straight down. It's more to read. It's easier to read horizontal because people read this way. So, and you can put more stuff versus vertical. Vertical, you're gonna need more scrolling. You know how people are lazy; they rather do less scrolling, so they rather have it this way, so they could see your channel faster. You know what I mean? When you do vertical and horizontal, it's because you might be adding stuff on the side of it. So that's how that goes. Hey, come on, guys. I know y'all got more questions. My channel is custom. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I've been here probably over 7 years. But here's the trainer. Let's talk about the test. That we have airplane. The different styles of airplane, which is awesome.
Any more questions? Nobody has no questions? Okay. I'll give you a couple more minutes to see if y'all have more questions. I'm over here. I'm trying to get my channel back up. I messed up some parts in here. So don't forget having your channel optimized and knowing what traffic source means. That's so really helpful. That is one of the best things, to understand on traffic sources. I'm just gonna do one thing at a time every day. I'm not gonna add a whole bunch of mind confusing, more complicating things. So but basically, yeah, that this is fun, man. You guys, if y'all do this thing, the more you watch it and learn it, and literally the old studio is going to be out. So that's unfortunate for all of us. We're gonna not have the old studio because a lot of us is used to having the old studio on the you know what I mean. So, and now we don't have that no more. If you hit real time, you'll see who's been watching your videos. You go all the way to the right hand side, and it's being. Let me see. Hold on. Automatically updates every 10 seconds. Hey, Big D. Every 10 seconds, you'll see who's been watching your video. And I'll tell you, for the last 60 minutes, for the last 2 days, and for the last date. Right now, one person has watched, in the last 1 minute. One person. And then everything else, you can see who watched you yesterday or 2 days ago and all that. And it says now, right? Right now, it'll tell you who's been watching you. If somebody says they've been watching you right now, go to real time. All the way on the right-hand side, it updates every 10 seconds. See if that person is lying. Hey, Mickey, you could go real time and see, oh, yeah, I'm watching Mickey's video right now. Oh, for real, you are? Okay, let me go to real time. Let me go all the way to the right-hand side. It updates every 10 seconds. Okay. Nobody's been watching my video. You sure you've been watching my video? Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Okay. According to this, for the last 10 seconds, nobody's been watching my video. And then they'll tell you, like who's been watching your video. Don't let them, tell you, oh yeah, I'm just a subscriber and watching your video. Yeah, well, it doesn't show. It's not showing up. I'm not getting no watch time hours. And then, like I said, traffic sources is one of the most important things to have, to know. Hey, Scrapper, one of the most important things to know in your thing, everything is important, but understanding how traffic sources. Like I told you, I got 1,400 minutes. I know Mickey's here, and like I told you recently, I got 3,000 minutes from just browse features, right? 3,000 minutes in the last few weeks. Notifications, I got 11,100 watch minutes in the last few weeks just through notifications. People going in there and watching, not even watching me the whole video, but just browsing, and then through the notification when they respond to that and come here, that automatic. I got 11,100 just for that. Channel pages, right? 7,200. Suggested videos through YouTube when they put up the suggestion. I got another 2,300 minutes for that. You get watch time minutes if you know what it means, how it works, and why it's there. I'm not getting minutes. You're getting minutes when you're asleep. Thousands of minutes just through the YouTube features. So know what traffic sources mean and know how they're working in your favor, right? So again, I know I went through a whole hour for that, and if y'all want to see what I was talking about, just repeat the video. But I'm just kind of doing a paraphrase right now. Go through. I don't even want to get into demographics or watch time location and all that stuff. I mean, right here, watch time in minutes, 42,000 in the last few weeks. That's a lot of watch time. So if you want to even know more, go into more metrics and see, like in the last few weeks, I almost got 1,000 hours. I don't monetize, I don't really care. But I got just in a few weeks 1,000 hours. Hey, JB site, if you know how these things work, how to optimize your channel, how to optimize why playlists. Like I say, I got four playlists that gives me 4,000 watch minutes. Playlists you're sitting in there, giving you minutes. For marketing, that's good because the more minutes you have, the more watch minutes and all that. That's what advertisers want. They know how many watch time minutes you have. A lot of people ask me, I want to know what's the watch time of my whole YouTube channel. Why the lifetime? That's not really important to you. That's important to advertisers because they see that you got a lot of watch time and you're valuable. They'll send stuff over. YouTube will send branding stuff over for the sake of how many watch hours you have and how many subscribers you have. Anything besides that, that's irrelevant. Nobody cares. YouTube algorithm doesn't even know how many subscribers you got. All they're concerned about is different functions. That's a whole video to get into. But YouTube is not concerned. And well, the algorithm doesn't even know how many subscribers you have. Has no idea. It's concerned about other things to make YouTube run relevant and to make it legit. In terms of watch hours, it knows that because that's what advertisers want to know. So if you got, you go if you want, what's your watch time? What's your watch time hours lifetime? Go into watch time on the analytics. Click watch time. On the right hand side, on all the way in the top on the right hand side, you're gonna see last 28 days. You're gonna see like a little calendar that has 31 days for each month. That when you tap that calendar, you could customize whatever dates you want to know how many watch hours you have. Like you could put in there from when you tap that, it gives you two calendars. The right one, that's the start date. You want to know 2014. You put March 2014. On this one, you put today's date. So from that date to that date, it'll give you how many watch hours you have. You can put all the way to the top. Instead, don't touch that little calendar. Go into you can see lifetime right under it. As soon as you hit that little box there, is all the way on the right hand side, all the way in the right. You can't miss it under watch time. You can't miss it. This is I don't even got to show it to you. All the way on the right hand side, you'll see lifetime. You click on that, and it'll give you the lifetimes of minutes, of hours, of whatever it is on your channel. click that button. But if you want to get monetized, you don't worry about lifetime. You worry about the last 12 months. So if you join in October, what you do is you grab this little on the right hand side, tap the calendar, bring the two little calendars up. You'll put from October 2018 to October 2019, right? It'll tell you how many hours you got in lifetime just from that. So like that, you know when to get monetized or how much you need to get monetized. So you know hit that little calendar in there. Boop, it brings up two calendars. You can customize your watch time search. These are little tools that everybody should be playing with every day. You want to compare videos, you want to compare watch time hours for certain months, hit the comparison button right on the top. It says comparison. Why comparison? You want to see how good your your GoPro video did versus your cooking an omelet video did. Why did this one do good? And it'll show you peaks and times of hours. So you customize with this successful video, this floppy video. Not only this floppy video, but you'll learn from the mistakes of this one. So for your new one, you won't do those mistakes. You'll model yourself after this. That's all. That's why you need comparisons. Everybody does that in business. Export report. You want to just send report. That's just all the buttons that at this point I want to bring up because I'm going to confuse you. But all these buttons in here, they're your friends. Real time. You want to know who's watching your videos right now? Hit the real time listening. Hit the real time button. It'll tell you who's been watching. If your channel is big, you really don't care about these buttons because when you got a big channel, it feeds itself. But when you're trying to grow a channel, all of these buttons here, they're important. You know what I mean? When you're trying to get a channel even bigger than 5 million, all of these channels, all these buttons here are important. They'll help you make your videos and your production bigger. As of this month, as of 2 weeks ago, Article 13 is passed. Channels like doing home cooking, channels like doing, you know, how to fix this and that, how to paint, channels like, you know, how to grow gardens, how to go in the woods and hunt, how to jump off from airplanes. Anything that has nothing to do with comparing products, like this GoPro is better than this, I'm comparing it. With these new copyright laws, even though you're doing a fair comparison and you're getting paid, but the high filters, they're gonna start giving you false positives. Like when you go to the doctor and he says you're pregnant, but then he says, "Oops, that was a mistake. You're not really pregnant." False positives or anything like that. YouTube's gonna be doing a lot of those false positives, and what that means is you're gonna have to go on Twitter, do all this extra work to get your channel back or get your money back. So the best thing to do is start doing more non-comparing brand stuff because yeah, you probably got $20, but is it worth not making $2,000 because your whole channel shut down for the month and you're not going to get that $2,000 paycheck because you're not going to get that. You're demonetized and you can't get no future payments until you fix that demonetization issue. So yeah, you make $20 for comparing something, or you got a free camera. On the same token, now you're like, is it going to be worth it? Everybody is suggesting. You know, I'm not telling you what to do, Mickey. This is just what the YouTube creators with this new Article 13 that's going to be passed. It's going to put even gamers. You know, all right, let's do it this way. I'm going to review this GoPro. Right, Mickey? When that article is into law right now, it's 27 countries in Europe, in the European Union. They already voted yes, right? It's passed. 27 countries has 2 years to get their platforms with super duper filters to get copyrighted stuff. What does that mean? 27 countries has 2 years to. I'm going to review this, right? I'm going to review this. Before I review this, they're going to want contracts that says GoPro said it's okay. They're going to want copyright lawyers contracts that says GoPro said it's okay. They're going to want this contract, that contract, this contract, this paperwork, that paperwork for one little 5-minute commercial. that right now you could do in 2 seconds without no permission, because most likely the way the system is set up, it's okay to do that. And if it ain't, they'll strike you. You can still do it, and then you can fix it later. But in the future, it's like buying a house. All that paperwork. You should do a review, because if you don't, you're gonna be in trouble, and so is YouTube. Not now. YouTube is not in trouble whenever you mess up with a copyright. They're not in trouble, right? In the future, in 2 years, all the platforms got to have super duper deluxe filters to pick that up. So now that you're getting away with it because YouTube ain't catching you, in the future, if you don't have 25 pieces of work and contracts to sign to say the GoPro said it was okay, YouTube gonna have to see that. Then you could do all that commercial. A lot of work. You could see how that's gonna affect us. They're taking away our freedom in terms of marketing and YouTube. Not being here in America, but you know what I mean, in the YouTube world or in the internet. That's just not going to affect YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of platforms that's going to be affected. They're going to have super duper deluxe high filters, micro filters, picking up in anything. If you say the words, hello GoPro, boop, flag time, and YouTube is like this. If you got a low, less than 1 million subscriber channel, they're gonna be like, click, easier than getting sued. Easier to knock your channel out, your video out, put you on hold. They're getting sued. So what YouTube is suggesting, do cooking channels, do stuff on your own, how to make a sweater, original stuff, because of the pain in the butt. Again, if a product sends you to you, then I'll just ask for contract permission. For now, it's easy, Mickey. For now, you're okay. For now, gamers are okay. But if a gamer wants to play Fortnite in the future, they're gonna have to sign all that kind of contract. They gotta. It's like you're gonna have to hire secretaries just to play a game in a few years. So it's a pain in the butt. And YouTube, they got the money to fight it, but it's just easier to slow your channel down. Hey, Chris, I better make that million soon. See, and the thing is, the best example of Article 13 in 2 years, you cannot wear that T-shirt of night. Well, see, the filters is gonna watch for content, and they're gonna have surveillance systems, monitoring systems, all these things that I'll tell you later because I'm overwhelming you. Yeah, they're gonna see kids in your videos or for the comments. They're gonna see this. Now, am I saying anything about this? No. Am I saying so? I'm okay if you go out there and go to the mall and there's music in the background. That's not okay because that music is copyrighted. This is copyrighted for the last 50 years. But the point is this. I'm not saying, buy this T-shirt because it's better than this T-shirt or it's almost the same. Or, hey, Mr. Larry, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. The filters see that I'm just wearing this. So to some extent, if anything happens, that's easy to take care of versus me comparing the T-shirt and this and that without having 50,000 papers of contracts. See the complication? So when I say hit a declaration button, it's because of the fact that they're starting that in France as of yesterday. France signed, they're going to get filters on their social media platforms in France. And England is right after them. They signed that contract. So everybody in England is going to be, they're going to work on. Now Google owns YouTube. Google owns it. So YouTube owns, I'll hire you as an assistant. YouTube, Mickey XO, YouTube owns, Google owns YouTube. So YouTube is a developer company. They do software design, right? Every day, right? They got developers in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is like the White House of computer stuff around the world. In there, Silicon Valley in California, silicone, that's what they use for production of computer chips. That place in there, every day they got all these brains making the super deluxe stuff for the space shuttle and space age stuff and futuristic stuff, right? As of the last year, YouTube is making filters already. All these special filters. And in YouTube land, Google is already making them better and stronger microfilters, right? And monitoring all these. I'm not going to give you the names because it sounds fancy. All these filters, they're already doing that right now. And you're like, well, so what that mean, Alex? What that means is, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, they need filters. Yeah. And guess who's going to be selling these filters to Instagram, Facebook, and all that? Facebook is not a software company. Facebook was invented by this smart ass young guy that's filthy rich, and he made it into one of the biggest things by using his computer knowledge and hiring people around him. They're not developers. They are a social media platform developer, but they need people from Google and other stuff places to give them that information to make YouTube. Twitch is the same thing. Instagram. Well, Facebook bought Instagram. So those are two connected. They still need super duper microfilters. And guess who's gonna come to sell those filters to these companies? Google. They're gonna make billions doing that to Facebook and Twitch. Billions. They already invented those filters. The only thing is that these filters are really complicated to operate because the information on that article is vague, and it's hard to micromanage. So it's going to be a lot of mistakes. Like right now, if Mickey's commercial is okay now, next year or within 2 years, that'll be flagged within 5 seconds. It'll be demonetized after all that editing, right? Well, I don't think she did much editing, but still, she put time in there. But imagine if she did a great edited video that had that content, it'll be grabbed because of the micro super filters, and also on Facebook and Twitter and all that, because their laws affects our laws. They are a big union. 27 countries is the EU, the Europe, the United Europe. Those countries in there, 27. That's a lot of people. So that affects us. Now, the best thing to do is have channels if you're going to be drawing stuff, you're an artist. If you're an SMR artist, hello, I'm doing an SMR video. My video is to help you relax. I'm doing noises to help you. You see, you're doing original content. I'm not saying, hello, this is a GoPro ASMR commercial. This is a nice camera. Go to sleep now and relax. You see the difference there? You're kind of promoting something that might be copyrighted. That company with the new rules gonna need compensation. Now, you're saying, well, a news agency has fair use protection. Fair use, right? What the hell is that? You heard of it, and I've mentioned that a lot. You still haven't learned it. I'm pretty sure I could ask you right now, what's fair use? Nobody's going to answer that question. I might have here 20 people, 10 people, 5 people. I might have here 50. I bet you 90% might say, it's that law, fair use. But yet you are on TV land, because this is TV land. This is television. 50 years ago, this would be considered a TV show. You are here in social media doing stuff, sharing stuff that belongs to others, and you're thinking that was fair use law act. Think about it. I'm pretty sure y'all know what that is. You may know, you may. I'm not insulting your intelligence, but I'm telling you this much. Fair use means you can use a person's image or word for like 2 or 3 seconds to describe it in a news event, in a informational article, like me, what I'm doing here, in a documentary. Fair use doesn't mean I could take your whole video. I could take 3 seconds of it and mention it in a news related article and things like that. That's fair use. People on YouTube takes a whole video that's another person's art and they put it in their video and consider it fair use. So YouTube right now says it's okay. We're only gonna slap your wrist. We gonna let it go. You know what I mean? But if that person doesn't like that, that fair use doesn't apply because you used the whole video, you used the whole art for free, didn't give them credit. You made money and they didn't. How would I like it if I used your car, went to New York, and came back with no gas in it? You'd be pissed off. I used all your gas to use your car, didn't even give you money for it. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with these artists. They want to get paid for their art, their songs. So far, that link tax is going to be associated with all that stuff right there. None of this stuff where you compare and get away with it and then give the person credit. YouTube says even giving the person credit does not count anymore. You got to get that person's permission. The thing is, even if it has a comments attribution permission, that person may not know what that meant when he put that video in there and he didn't disclose that button to put it into standard. Comments attribution means anybody could use your stuff for free. He may not know those laws, or he might inadvertently not pressed it. So now you could go, you could get sued for that. I'm glad I have published my own books. Oh, okay. Janice. Oh, I don't know if she's joking. Nike didn't give you permission to show that shirt up. Jack is a shirt. So I go argue with that. It's not a jacket. It can become a constitutional issue. Well, no, Constitution doesn't pertain to products and businesses of people. That's a private sector thing. A Constitution is a thing that, when you run a society under laws and things like that, it's different. That has nothing to do with business. Constitution. But I know what you're saying, though, right, Swain? Alex, what puts a creator... Hold on, let me see if I'm missing up here. I didn't know. I don't even know what I'm watching, but I'm laughing. Okay. I'm glad you're laughing. Stop by the show to show some love. Thanks. What would happen when the USA government gonna vote it? We gonna screw up. Yeah. They scan video frame by frame. They're gonna ask you about it too. That's right. These new softwares, they're gonna monitor the videos and survey it like cops, undercover cops. And I think, let me see. Night didn't give you permission. Okay. Alex, what puts a creator on suggest video channel page? What is better? What? Can you ask that again, Donna? What puts a creator on? Suggest video, channel video. What's better? Well, the suggestion is done by the algorithm and your tags and your information, your title, your content. So if you like something, if people like it, and if you like certain videos, it goes by your history of your past likes, your past when you go into other channels. So if you go into a lot of cooking channels, you're gonna get suggestions from cooking channels and all that. And in your channel page, that's just your page. You customize that how you want it. So I don't know what that means. Channel page. Suggest what puts a creator on. Can you ask the question again? Because I really don't understand that question, Donna. What is better? What do you mean? What is better? A suggested video or a channel page? A channel page, that's just your page. That's your what your page is all about. a suggested video, that's just something Google recommends based on your historical surfing of the internet on YouTube and all that. Anybody there? Okay, Scrapper, take it easy, man. Nice video. I didn't watch the one you scrapped. I literally fell asleep. That lamp. You had like some kind of big lamp. I saw half of it. I'm still sick, so I just went to sleep. Hey guys, Vicky gonna go live soon. Today is Wednesday. She's gonna go live soon. I think she's doing dinner because it's 6 o'clock text time. Just be aware of her videos coming up soon. Her live feed. She has a pretty good live feed. Everybody, don't forget. I love everybody here. Where are you? So where it leave all of the gamers? Well, at this point you're okay, but you're gonna have to be prepared. Hey Dan, you as a gamer, you're gonna have to be prepared. Hit the like, guys, so my channel could go out there, so others could see it. It's a lot of paperwork. Memes are okay now because you change up memes, but let's say it might not be because you got to have the source of that meme permission, even though you're changing it. But so far, supposedly memes are okay. News agencies going to have to get all kinds of contracts just to get permission to use pictures and all that. Same thing with gamers. You're going to have to get all these kind of permissions. You know, it depends how bad you want to see that game. Once you see it, you know, once you get rid of it, I mean, once you put it on your drive and get that permission. So there's a lot of things that's going to be real important now. You know, in terms of following, but you still got a few more years. Your views are that's good from suggested videos. That's your traffic source, right? So, you know, all that means is that YouTube suggests your videos to people, and so YouTube suggests your videos to people. Man, they yeah, that's good. It's nothing wrong with that. You're not doing nothing wrong. You know, YouTube says, hey, look at this Donna's video. So your percentage at, I don't know what your percentage is, but compared to the other traffic source, you know, it's not bad. I don't know what your percentage of views you're getting and where you got the information from, but what percentage are you getting? Anybody? What? How are the hey D3? Donna, what percentage of the suggested views are you getting? What traffic source is better? Well, that depends. If you get views from suggestion, that's good. You know, having that. I'm trying to reset my internet connection. Having that suggested views is pretty good because YouTube. That means your views are being looked at. You know what I mean? Like when you get suggested views, that means YouTube. You're putting. YouTube is putting your channel out there. You know what I mean? when you look at browse features, um, like notifications, that means hey Trish, that means when person sees your notification, they like you because they're not ignoring that. They're going. So if you got a high notification, like the features from automatic notification email sent to me, Donna's channel is live. Donna's channel has a new video, and I go there through that. That gives you a percentage. See, that's good. I'm not ignoring that. So having that feature with a high percentage is good. Hey, thank you, Donna. I mean, Trish. Having notification feature percentage high is good, right? Having browse features. What does that mean? Well, when people when let's say a browse feature could be coming from your subscribers feed, all the browse features like people sign in and out, your home page, your home screen. Having a high percentage of people coming from that, that's good. That means that they see you there, they're reacting to your presence in that home page and all that when they see it. So hold on for a minute. So if somebody likes that video that they're looking at, so having that percentage is good. Mine's on my browse features is 35%. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Anything above 10, 20, 30 notifications, almost 30%. That's good. You know, anything above 10 and 20 is good. The channel pages, when they go into my channel and they start looking around, they see something and they go in there. I got almost 20%. That's good. Anything above 5, 10, and 20 is good. Suggested videos. Well, suggested videos, that's what you're talking about, right? Suggested videos, all that. Mine is, I got like almost 2,200 minutes from people looking at my videos from suggestions. That means suggestion appearing alongside or other videos, right? You watching a video and they suggest your channel and alongside, or you know, so that's good. That means they're paying attention to YouTube suggestion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's good. That's not bad. That's not real high. Mine is like 6% or 5.7. But I almost got 2,400 watch minutes from suggesting videos. Everything counts. It's just a matter. Did that make any sense? Did you know that the JB site? Did you know that when someone didn't make the miles 1,004 hours and 300, did you know that someone didn't make the miles 1,000 miles 1,004 hours and 364 days? They're not gonna go lose the hours next year. Did you know if someone didn't make the miles, didn't make the hours, the miles 1,000? I'm kind of confused with that. Can anybody interpret that? JB site 33. Did you know when someone didn't make the miles 1,000 and 4 hours and 365, they're not going to lose hours next year? Repeat that again, please. Hey, Lion Goddess. This is the third time you say hi. Hey, how you doing, Lion Goddess? Repeat that question. You mean hours? Did you know when someone didn't make 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours? That's what I'm thinking you're saying. So when someone didn't make 1,000 subscribers and they didn't get 4,000 hours in a year, they're not going to lose that next year? Well, according to the policy, you got to get 4,000 hours in a year. Is he still here? It won't count, but he's saying it does count. He's saying, did you know if someone didn't get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours in a year, they're not going to lose that next year? So what's the purpose of having something set for a year it means that you can still do it in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. So what's the policy in that? The policy, the requirement is having just ask that question again. Sorry, I'm texting my family in Florida. My niece. Give me a minute. Okay, and he still didn't ask a question. What's the milestone? JB Site, talk to me here, man. I'm not sure what's going on. Are you talking about 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours? And you won't lose it next year? Is that what you're saying? So now they changed it. You got 2 years to get 4,000 and 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers. Is that what you're saying, JB Site or JB Site 33? Or you may be confused. I might be confused. Somebody help me. They is that a question, Nico? Okay, ask that question again, JB Site. I am here. Okay, I know you're here. So ask the question again because I'm a little bit confused. Did they change it? I don't know, Lico. I'm finding out right now in a minute. What didn't change? Your subscriber amount or what didn't change? Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. What happened to the screen? Anybody there? I couldn't find. Okay, hold on. I didn't find nothing about that. Watch hours. Lico, when's your anniversary date? What what month did you join YouTube? What month did you join YouTube? Hi everyone. Naomi. Tracker Life, what's up? Big Flip. When someone did not make 1,000 subs for 1,001 years, it can still get monetized in the next 6 months. So why do they have a 1-year policy if it's a more than 1-year policy? I don't know if that's true or not, JB Site. Because it says it on there, you need to get 4,000 hours in a 1-year span. What do you think is a good balance between live and pre-recorded videos? It depends on what you're. Hold that question there. JB Site, talk to me here. The rule says 1 year. You have 1 year, not 1.5 years, not 2 years. You got 12 months. Of course, people calling me now. Give me a minute. Hello? 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 Sorry. Dee, how you doing? Talk to me. Jess, I just find it out too. Okay, JB Site, you gotta talk to me here. You will not lose the hours, my friends, with this. Where did you get this information from? JB, where did you get this information from? Talk to me. I think we got like a slow connection. So I got like so you didn't get this from YouTube, you got this from a community in Kotra. And but not YouTube. So if you go to Twitter right now and go to Team YouTube, that's all I'm saying. Put that question in there. You should get a response right away. And just say, did they change the policy from a 12-month requirement to... And they changed the policy without giving us messages about it. They're just a community in Quotra. I would double check that because according to my policies, JB Site, where on YouTube, or go to Twitter and ask. That's the fastest response you could get. Team YouTube. I bet you anything. I think that could be a rumor. With Article 13 that's coming, do you think they're just going to want anybody on YouTube making videos? You know how many lawsuits you could have where people just... Okay, and let us know. Let me ask the other guy a question here. When someone did not make 1,000... Okay, that's the same one. Did he erase it? Well, I think he took it out. What do you think is a good balance between live and pre-recorded videos? Renegade, that's a good question. Renegade Thrifter. Well, I've seen a few of your videos, but they're not like, they didn't give me too much information about how, you know, to do a live, you have to be aware you can't edit stuff. It's on the fly. It's good for the numbers, but at the same time, you know, you get real-time numbers up front, and if you're trying to get monetized, that's good. You got to keep people interested. Like you see, I don't got a whole bunch of people here. I could have between 5, 3. It'll jump to 15, 20, 23. It could go to 30, 35, 40, 50. Then it could jump back down to 10, 25, 3. Then it'll go up. So that's okay as long as you have a consistency of up and down, up and down. But when you do edited videos, that's what it is. Once you put it out there, there's a thing called velocity in YouTube. Where he at? Renegade, if you're still here, let me know at the bottom. Say, yes, I'm here. It's Team YouTube. At Team YouTube. YouTube. Team YouTube. They're on 24/7. Team. Somebody type it in for me. Team. TEAN YouTube. I don't know why they don't let us write in these things. I can't write on here. Well, I could do it on my laptop. Okay. Trucker for life. Well, hold on. Let me get is thrift renegade thrifter. Are you still here? Or else I just answer somebody else's question. See, I'm trying to be personal to my subs to give them, answers. Hey, Choice Moss. Well, it doesn't. I got a subs in a few weeks. I got 1,000 subs like within a few weeks. I know a guy that got 3,200 watch hours in a couple of weeks. 3,200. So it's just a matter of how long you. Hey, Didi. How. See, no edits here. It's a matter of how bad you want it. To get 1,000 subs is easy. To sustain subs to pay for your ad view time and your ads and your, monetization, that's a whole different thing. Team YouTube, exactly. Thanks. I appreciate that. Team YouTube. So, hold on. There was my subscriber link there. It's all right. Let me see if I could comment. It's all right. They put an ad on my video. They're trying to get paid. They put an ad on my video. There it is again. Come on, guys. Ask me some questions, please. Please. So, it doesn't take that. There it is again. Come on, guys. It doesn't take that long to see, I'm gonna see if this went through. There it is. All right. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to get this. It takes more time to sustain. It takes more time to sustain friends and subs so they can watch your ads. You know what I mean? Because YouTube will put the ads on there, but they gotta be watched. Alex, when you talk about real time, you know, you know the exact person watching your videos. I mean, you can. There's ways to find that, but why does it matter? You know, when you run a channel, if somebody's hacking you and stalking you, there's a way to find out. But our channels are just set up to talk, make stuff. It's not like an investigative channel where you're trying to do CIA analytic stuff to find out who's watching you. And if you do wrong things, yeah, there's a way to find out. But at the end of the day, you know, you can find out if you go into your analytics, hit real time, and see whoever it is that's watched. I don't think the most important thing is to enjoy. I don't think. Don't you think the most important thing is to enjoy creating content? If you don't enjoy that energy, or yeah, you're right. Um, choice mass. Yeah, I'm getting messages from my family. Hold on. Hey guys, network. I got to make an important phone call. Well, they're going to evaluate. She had to cut some trees, put a new floor up. She'll let her mom's. I don't know. They already looked at it, and she did it already. Her uncle's into that shit, into construction. No, not at this point. At this point, I'm gonna take this route. Cheaper, she has a lower interest loan. I trust her and all that, and way better than. I'll apply for that. My bankruptcy's perennially for getting business loans at that amount. They gave me an increase in my credit card to 9,000, but that's for operating expenses and blah blah blah. I gotta have operating expenses to run a truck, so I got that out the way. And the next is to get the fucking truck. Once I get that out the way, it's one of those things that, So, baby steps. Yeah, yeah. I'll be okay. I'll keep you on tab. I'll keep you updated. See if she ever calls me, send us a message, okay? I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye bye. Can y'all hear me? Good job, D. Can y'all hear me? Okay, hold on. Can you repeat it? I don't think I could see it. I misunderstood you. I thought that you were saying earlier I couldn't want that can't cause drama. I misunderstood you. I thought that what you were saying earlier, I wouldn't want that. That can cause drama. What you mean? Can you explain that, Donna? What you mean by that? What you mean? What you mean? I'm trying to see what that means. Donna. I think people are drawn towards either valuable content that provide answers or entertainment. Yeah, that's like anything in life. If you help others, like when you go to when you go to high school, you need teachers and professors and instructors. But it's an institution. So, it could be boring and structured but you need that. So you go there, you pay money. Like in college, you pay a lot of money to go to college to learn stuff. It's a good investment because you get your money back. But when you have information that people's giving you for free and they helping you, it's a big difference because now it's like you're in school, but you also want entertainment. So it depends on how you look at it. Like when you had that fun professor, that fun teacher. I actually had a lot of teachers that were fun. And I used to look forward to going there. Like art class, gym, things like that, social studies, or whatever your favorite subject was. So that's how YouTube is. You gotta, like, I'm the teacher. Everybody loves learning, like in school. So I'm that teacher that they like coming to class for because I'm helping you with your YouTube channel and your business or whatever it is you. Where is your accent from? I got 45% white, 40% Puerto Riqueño, New Jersey, Puerto Rican, Puerto Riqueño, Philadelphia. Pick it. I got a combination of accents of white, Puerto Riqueño, Philadelphia, and New Jersey. Alex, when you was talking about real time, I thought you said when you was talking about real time, I thought you said you can find out who exactly is watching your videos. I hope they can't. That will cause drama. Well, if you're like in TV land or YouTube land and things like that, you're a public figure. You cannot expect to come on YouTube like this is my office, whatever, right? I can't expect to be in here. I'm in here by myself, but I'm bringing y'all in here 50, 20, plus like maybe 200,000 other people that's watching and going in and out. So, you're public. I know you're still human, but that's to be expected. When you're public, people are going to watch you. I'm not going to pick my nose here, but if I was alone, I'll pick my nose. So, that's the same way when you're on YouTube. Expect to be watched and all that. And if you want drama, that's a whole different thing. But I'm just saying, in terms of when you're watching another YouTube channel, if you don't like it, just leave. If you got people that's bothering you, they don't treat you well, either block them, don't associate with them. Same thing if you're in school. The big bully, he wants your money. You're not going to give it to him. You try to get away from him, because he's bad news. If a person calls you names, you're not going to hook up with him in school. You're going to push him away because you don't want to get your feelings hurt. And you don't want no troubles. You don't want no drama. That's the same way you do on YouTube. You got block filters, moderators to block people. Same thing in school. In school, if the bully was, my brother, he couldn't defend himself in school. He had, issues. He was deaf, and half the time I would get beat up because I was defending him because he couldn't fight. And I had to fight and get beat up and fight to keep the bullies away. You know what I mean? I never got scared of bullies, even though I'm small. But, I just never got scared, especially if they were picking on my brother. He couldn't defend himself. So there's a lot of times, I would tell the bullies to get away, leave my brother alone. He has he's mentally impaired. So the bullies didn't care. They wanted to take his money. And I'm saying, leave him alone. And they didn't want to listen to me. And then they'll hit me. So then I just go crazy and I just, beat them up. Then I'd be in trouble. Even though I beat up the bullies, they were bad. So I had to do stuff and started thinking, let me do this the right way. So sometimes I try to not fight and just leave them, push them away and avoid them. Don't push them away and just walk away instead of fighting. That's what we did. Hi, Sage, Pamela. So, and there was a time when I was in college and I used to run marathons and cross country. And one time I was training to run for my college, and I had the championships. So I was training in Philadelphia, and I ran across the bridge, a mile, real big long bridge called Benjamin Franklin Bridge. That bridge was dangerous. People used to get thrown over, mugged, and robbed. So one time I ran from my house across the bridge to Camden, New Jersey, from Philadelphia to New Jersey, just to train. And I ran in a race for cancer. I paid like $10 to get in there. I think I won third place. But that was just a tune-up race to get me in shape for running, to race for the championships. On my way back, I saw this little black man getting beat up by two young kids. They wanted to take his money. and they were kicking him with their boots in his face, and they kept saying, "Where's the money at?" And the old man was a construction worker. He's sitting in there. They knew he had money from construction work. They wanted to rob him. They wanted to take his money. Now, I just finished running 7 miles. I ran 3 miles to get there, and I had to run 3 more miles to go home. I was tired. I didn't have the energy to fight. I was drained, especially to fight two young guys. So I still wanted to defend him. So since it was a tunnel under the bridge and an echo, hello, 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 an echo roll out. So I just pretended that I was big and tough and not tired. They didn't know I was tired. I looked at the kids and I went, and I screamed real loud, "Get up!" And then the echoes and my voice in the tunnel made it sound loud, like a bullhorn. They got scared and they left them alone. They ran away because they thought I was going to beat them up. I was like, "Let them alone." Now, they didn't know that it's no way I was able to fight them because I was drained out of my energy from running 8 miles in a race. I was tired. But I took the chance to save the old man. That's what you do sometimes in life. You try to avoid drama, but sometimes you could get sucked into it because you got to help somebody for whatever reasons, or you just get sucked into it. So when I did that, they ran away. I grabbed the old man and took him back into the street because this was like underground tunnel, when you cross over a bridge. And I grabbed him, and he was so grateful. He was bleeding, and I called the cops. They came, and I ran back home. But I avoid that. I try to avoid fights and drama, but sometimes you get sucked into it. If you get sucked into drama for all the good cause because you're trying to protect somebody, that's different. Don't get sucked into drama for your channel and make your channel about drama, unless if you want that. You're talking about real time? I misunderstood you, Donna. What do you mean about real time? Sorry. Real time, that'll give you on the right hand side who's watching you, like right now. It doesn't say who it is, but if a person is watching you and how long they've been watching and all that. That's all that real time is. Hey Ray, what's up? Hey D, it's good. I survived. I've been through worse. I've been through fights with real gang members from Latin Kings and Crips. They don't know how to fight. All they got is big mouth, but once you hit them pretty good, they get scared and they run away. Then you hope they don't shoot you. Growing up in bad neighborhoods sometimes is dangerous. But life is